Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I wanted today to do a review video for you guys. This isn't the video I had planned for today, but I got this product in the mail a couple days ago, Monday, I think. And no, Sunday? Monday? I don't know, Monday, I think. And I've been wanting to do a review on it since I basically took it out of the box. And that is the Smashbox. These are the cover shot palettes. This one is in Golden Hour. I have mixed feelings about this palette. First off, this palette came out as a collaboration with Shay Mitchell, who I don't know a whole lot about, but there's like a bunch of these palettes, and I wanted the one that was like the really warm matte colors, but it was sold out. It's been sold out for a long time. And so I picked this one up, and this one has kind of neutrally kind of colors in it. I didn't realize when I picked it up that the only two matte colors in this palette are these top long ones, which makes it pretty hard to do like a full look with. There's not really a good transition color. I did use this one today as my transition, and it's just like barely darker than my skin tone, so it's not great. The palette is 7.8 grams of product and it retails for $29. I've seen sort of just kind of like show up in my feed other people's reviews of these, and I never really watched them. I have not ever really been drawn to Smashbox eyeshadows. I always thought the double exposure palettes and the ones that were like it were super gimmicky, and I had seen a lot of really bad reviews on those, so I never picked them up, but people seem to be raving about these, and I don't know. I never watched really any reviews, but I would see it come up my Instagram feed or whatever. People who were like freaking out about these palettes. Made You Look did a video calling these the best palettes ever. At least that was the title of her video about it. I didn't watch it, but I don't know why I've just not been like drawn to see really in depth what other people have thought about these. And I almost wish maybe that I had before, but I knew that these palettes were small, but I didn't realize like how small they are. I find it almost difficult to dip a brush into some of these shades because they're so small. Like these are like the size of my fingernail basically, just or like the upper knuckle of my finger. They're very small, they're very narrow, and while brushes fit in them, it's like they just fit in there, you know? So I don't know, I've worn this every day since I got it. This is actually the third look I believe that I've done with it, and the first two looks that I did, I was super underwhelmed by. These shadows don't seem to have a ton of pigmentation, and they also don't really last very well throughout the day for me. I find that after a few hours, I'll look in the mirror and it doesn't look like I'm wearing eyeshadow at all, which is not a problem I generally have. I don't normally, have a problem with eyeshadows fading throughout the day. I do prime my eyelids every day and all that, so I primed my eyes before I used these palettes before. Today I used the purple color for the first time, and I do have a demo which I will insert later, but I like the way this turned out. But if this was the beginning of the day for me and I was to wear this to work or whatever, I still feel like I would have the same kind of situation where in a couple hours it wouldn't look like I was wearing eyeshadow at all. And I found this one to be kind of hard to blend and a little bit patchy, which is kind of typical for purple, so I'm not really holding that against this very much, but it was kind of hard to work with. The other colors, these colors look so similar on the lid especially, that like it's almost not worth having them, these three separate colors. I do like this red one. I was wearing this one in my last video, and as I was watching the footage back, I was like, you can barely tell what color that is. Like, I don't know, it's just they don't show up nicely, and I know that like the gist of this palette in specific is supposed to be, like kind of a soft palette, but like, I don't know, it's just, I'm still disappointed by it. Like I have soft shadows that still perform better than this, But like, when I put them on initially, I like them. I wore this brown today, and when I put it on, it was nice. And these shimmers are the kind that you can pack on the lid but blend out, and it almost looks like you're wearing two different shadows. So that does help with the whole no transition color really thing. Like the purple, I just blended it out, and you know, up here it looks like a matte shadow in my crease, and on the lid it looks like a little bit satin finish. Yeah, I don't know. I guess I'm just really underwhelmed by this palette. I don't know if I would feel this way about the other ones. I think the formulation of the other shadows in terms of how they go on the lid and stuff is nice. I think they blend easily. The purple one, I think it's more just a product of being purple that they're just hard to blend. The other ones blend nicely, and I like them, like I said, when they go on, but I don't really like them throughout the day. I don't think I would purchase another one of these palettes, and like even to try the one that I think I might like, I just don't think it's worth 30 bucks. Like this little tiny thing is not worth 30 bucks, and I don't know, like I feel sort of, even though I didn't really watch a ton of people's reviews, all the things that I was seeing on social media seemed to be positive about these, and I don't know why. And maybe it's just this one. Maybe it is. Maybe it is just this one that is a dud. But I don't know. It's not great. It's just not great. But I do want to insert the demo here. First I'm going to take Dope, and I'm going to set my lid with that. Then I'm going to go in with Herd and run that through my crease as my transition shade. And then I'm going to take Hotline, and I'm going to put that on the lid. And you'll see as I'm doing that, it's a little bit weird when it goes on, and like it kept coming off the outer corner of my eye for whatever reason. It just like wouldn't stick there. Then I'm going to take Hotline again and run that under my lower lash line. I'm going to take a bit of Stare and place that in the center of my lid. And since that palette doesn't really have a good highlight, I'm going to take Illuminati by Artist Couture, and I'm going to pop that in the inner corner of my eye. From here, I just threw on some lashes, and I did line my tightline and my waterline with Max Costa Riche. The lashes I put on today are Cocoa Lashes 501, one of my favorites. But yeah, that's really all I did. It's not super crazy or anything. It's just kind of a basic purple smoky-ish eye. I think this would actually work really nice for daytime, partly because it fades a lot, but you know, it's not harsh. It's not super harsh, even though it's like a deep purple. I don't know. I don't like it. Do you guys have this one? Do you have any of them? Do you like them? I feel like Smashbox eyeshadows just kind of always miss the mark. I always feel like their palettes are reviewed negatively, and I wanted to see, just because the hype was so big on this one, and it wasn't in a gimmicky way, in the way that a lot of their other things have been, like, oh, you can use it with water and dry all at the same time. Like, you can do that with every palette. Like, that should not be the selling point of a palette. That's so stupid. Yeah, I don't know. I just figured I'd try it. I just feel, like I said, underwhelmed and disappointed, and like this could have been, by looking at it, it looks like it could be better than it is. If the shimmery shadows were more shimmery than they are, it would be great. Or just more pigmented than they are, it would be great. Okay, so I kind of just went down. I did the two top colors here, and then I went just kind of down the line, and then the purple and the dark brown. But you can see they're kind of just like, just bleh. Like, you can't really see the first four or 5 really at all, and they're just kind of, I don't know, not worth it to me. Not worth it. I think even if I was doing like bridal makeup, I would still reach for something that was better than this. So, I don't know. If you're into like having makeup palettes that all the colors look the same and all that, like, this might be good for you, but other than that, I think it's kind of just a waste. I don't know. I guess in the beginning when I said I had mixed feelings about it, like, it's not right, because really it's just that I don't like it, but I like the look I'm wearing now, much more than any of the other looks I did, you know, before yesterday and the day before, so I don't know, it's just not great, and I feel like for the price you pay for the amount of product you get is just not worth it, so I don't know, let me know if you guys have any of these palettes, what you think of them, if you have that really warm colored one. I can't remember what it's called. I'm sure I will have listed it at some point across the screen because I can Google it. But yeah, let me know if you guys have any of them, if you like them, if you don't like them, what you think about it, if you have been seeing them super hyped up in your news feeds, whether it's on YouTube or Instagram or whatever. I feel like I just feel like I have. I've seen them everywhere, but I don't think they're worth it. So, yeah. And maybe that's an unfair thing to say after only having tested one, but I don't know. If they're all the same kind of formula, I don't know if I would like them at all. If I get a chance to touch them in store, I might change my mind, but I wouldn't order online again to get these. So, that's it. If you guys liked this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. You have, thank you so much, I really appreciate it. Make sure you're still subscribed. I am still losing subscribers like crazy every time I upload. Without fail, every time I upload, it's like 6 or 7 subscribers I lose, so not awesome. But yeah, other than that, I hope you guys are having a great day wherever you're at, and I will see you in my next video. Bye everyone.